etymology of the expression nip in the bud. Okay? Nip in the bud. First, the meaning of this expression, right? When you nip something in the bud, you stop it in the very early stages. I mean, almost before it could happen, you stop it. Okay? Let's imagine you are an honorable citizen and you never drink and you have never drunk in your life. You go to a bar and you drink, I don't know, whiskey. And that's just wonderful, you know? After you drink it, you forget your problems and life is so beautiful, right? But then you get home and you do a lot of shit. And then you realize that drinking is not good for you, right? What can you do? You can try to nip this problem in the bud. You can try to stop right now that it's in the very beginning, instead of, you know, going to the bar for months and months, losing your wife and kids, you know, getting into lots of fights, and then trying to stop to drink. Okay, so this is nip in the bud. Just one more example. Let's imagine I have a class with many teenagers and one specific teenager, let's call him, I don't know, Alexandre. He doesn't behave very well. I know from the other teachers, right? So the first time I see Alexandre trying to talk during my class, you know, I'm completely harsh with him. You know, why? To try to nip this problem in the bud. Okay? So let's stop there for a moment. I'll go back to those two examples, I hope, by the end of the video. Let's understand literally what this expression means. So guys, nip is something like, for example, nip off is to clip off or pinch. You know, pinch is when you get your two fingers together like this. You know, you don't like a person, mainly your little sister, right? You don't like her, she's doing, like, you are in front of the girl you like, you know, and your sister is there, your little sister is there with you, and then your little sister is like, you know, he talks about you all the time, and then you just pinch her, right? This is pinch. Of course, pinch off here, it would be a little bit more dramatic and drastic, right? You would pinch it so hard that it would take a part of your little sister's arm. I don't think it's a good sentence for classes. Okay, so nip can be pinch or clip. You know, guys, keep in mind that clip can mean like cut off, you know, cut out with shears. By the way, guys, I just brought a new word here for you. Shears is another way of saying scissors, you know, a pair of scissors. Okay, so you clip. That's why, for example, we call video clip, right? What is a video clip? You have a big movie, originally, and then you clip a part of that movie and show it to people, you know? So that's why it's called video clip. Okay, so that's it. Now, it's really important to understand what bud means. So imagine a flower, okay? The flower is already here, exuberant. By the way, if you want to read a story where we can hear about a very beautiful flower, go back to one of the videos called The Tale. Okay, I'm digressing again, right? So the flower is here, you know, open, all beautiful. Now let's go back in time. The flower is just a little bud, okay? Okay, so nip something in the bud, the flower is here, so you go there and you get, I don't know, garden scissors and you nip it and it doesn't grow, all right? Going back to your drinking problem and to my bad student. You know, I know that student that didn't do anything or almost nothing wrong is not a flower of bad behavior yet, but I know it's going to be, so I go there and nip it in the bud and he won't have the chance to become a flower of bad behavior. The same thing with your drinking problem, right? You know the flower of alcoholism is going to bloom and destroy your life. The image doesn't fit very well, right? But before that flower blooms, by the way, another word there, bloom, right? You nip it, okay? People, I have to tell you that we have a very similar expression in Portuguese. No, not very similar, very close expression in Portuguese. That is, arrancar o mal pela raiz, right? Some people say cortar o mal pela raiz. I don't like it to say cortar o mal pela raiz, you know? Because think about it. The idea is you have a big tree. So this is the... let me try to draw. It's better than, you know, using my body here. Okay, so this is a tree, and this is a bad tree, okay? And this is the ground, and then you have the roots here, right? And when you say arrancar o mal pela raiz, you get this whole tree and you pull it and all the roots are out of the ground, and it's impossible for the tree to grow back again, right? Now when you say cortar o mal pela raiz, imagine if you cut it like here, there will be some roots here and maybe the tree will grow again. But the point is, yes, in many occasions arrancar o mal pela raiz is similar to nipping the bud, but not exactly the same. Remember the student I told you about? In Portuguese, arrancar o mal pela raiz could be, it's been like 2 years the guy has a very bad behavior. And then I'm going to arrancar o mal pela raiz. I'm going to expel him from school. Okay? So it's like to end completely. Now, nipping the bud is necessarily when things are starting.